How's it, guys, and welcome back to another video in this YouTube channel. If you are watching for the first time, my name is Dixon, and in our today's video I want to share with you some of the strategies that I had to follow to get my first 10 clients for my digital marketing agency. As a matter of fact, I started my marketing agency last month, that is November, and by this day I should say that I had managed to get 10 clients even before the end of 30 days in this business. So I know that everyone else, when you're starting up something, you always of course expect that you want to make sales, but it's really hard in most cases, like in your first month, to make sales just like I did. So if you didn't catch up with my last video that I made about my digital marketing agency, I'm going to link it down in the description section below. Make sure you go and check it out so that it helps you to follow up with this video. So before we dive deep into the video, I will say that whatever you are starting, let's say if it's a business, a company, or anything in form of a business, one of the key concepts that you have to keep in mind is to know your target audience. And if you know your target audience, it's gonna be easy for you to be successful. The second thing that I have to say is that when you're starting anything like in form of a business, you have to make sure that you solve a problem. If you're not solving a problem, it's going to be hard for you to make sales. Of which, for me, the strategy that I had to follow, I knew my target audiences. So what I did, I went to them and look at their profiles and check out their social media accounts, check if they have websites, check if they have YouTube channels. If I check all those things, I had to sit down. I think I had mentioned in that video that I had said that I had to buy like a kind of diary where I'm writing my stuff. So I was writing down everything. Like I set up, let's say 2 to 3 hours, just today I want to just follow this person and just look at his social media accounts and look at his website. So I was doing this on daily basis, and I managed to get like 20 people that I followed, and I had to make sure I check out their social media accounts, but also check out their websites. So what I was doing, I was identifying problems. When I identified that problem, I was going direct to them and just get their contact and just book an appointment just to have a call with them. Of course, there are some strategies that I was following to be able to call them, because like let's say famous companies, brands and stuff, they can't just accept someone whom they don't know, let's say a random person like me, to have a call with. So there are like strategies that I had to follow to make sure that I hook them and they accept to have a call with me. Of which, if you want me to share with you some of the strategies that I had to follow, you can just let me know in the comment section below how you can convince a person that you even don't know to make sure that you talk to them. So when I had done that, I called them like one by one. When I was calling, I was telling them that I did go through your social media accounts, but also I checked out on the Google how your brand is showing. But also I went on YouTube to check if your brand is having a YouTube channel, such kinds of things. And I realized that you have these things that I think if you just try to improve, or if you just try to implement this, it's going to make you to generate more revenue, or in other words, it's going to help you to make more sales. So some of them, of course, they said they accepted. Some of them, they said, we have a team that is working towards that. And some were even interested that, do you think you can be able to help us even right now? Of course, of course I knew that I'm looking forward to help them, and of course make a living out of that. But I just didn't want to look myself as if I'm kind of desperate. So if like such kinds of people said, can you help us right away, right now, I would say no. There are some strategies that I also follow for me to be able to help you, because it's not that I'm doing this only for you. There are also other brands that I'm working with. So I'm just gonna send you a piece of document. If you be satisfied, then you just make sure that you sign. Then you're going to kind of sign like an agreement, so that in the near future, if something happens, we'll be able to follow up, let's say with the lawyers and stuff. This is in short the kind of things that I had to do, and I managed to get my first 10 clients for my digital marketing agency. Honestly, I'm really proud of myself, because when I was starting this, I wasn't expecting that I'm going to get anyone's attention. But lucky enough, I managed to get some few clients that I'm working on with right now. Of course, I'm not making a lot of money, but just to start up, it's really helping me. And also, I know that these clients, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set up my website. Of course, I'm still working on it. When I'm done, I'm just gonna ask them to go ahead and just kind of write a review for the services that I'm offering to them. Yeah, so as we're concluding this video, I'll just have to say that whatever that you are doing, just as I said in the beginning, just make sure you know your targeting audience. And the second thing, what you have to do is that you make sure you solve problems. If you're not solving problems, just know that it's gonna be hard for you to be successful with your business. You guys, this is all that I had for you. If you did get some values, of course there were a lot of values, then make sure you hit that like button. If you didn't get any value, hit that dislike button, whatever. I'm going to appreciate. Most importantly, make sure you hit that subscribe button, but also make sure you turn on post notification bell, so that whenever I create videos, you get to receive notifications. Otherwise, cheers, and I'll see you in the next video.